Okay. So starting from 2017,
Hmm.
what were some of your biggest struggles and biggest oh yes moments?
Yeah, that's really good. So to give context about it, a little bit about my story, you know, prior to me getting my real estate license, I really lost it all. I mean, we're talking about everything. I went through a divorce, at the time, and I basically had multiple eviction notice on my door. I mean, I had nothing, right? Got a job and started to make ends meet before I got into real estate. And so for me, I was really trying to change my life. So if anything good happened, it was like a yes moment, right? At the time, I was driving a car too when I got into real estate that didn't even really run properly, constantly breaking down, which made it really difficult, right? Because here I am living in my mom's basement, a single dad, no degree, no education of value, right? And I'm pursuing this real estate exam. So right when I got in though, because I had that fire, there was nothing that was going to stop me. And I had my daughter on the forefront of, I want to give her an amazing life. I would say the first win was when I got this 2017 Hyundai Elantra, which to those might be listening might say that's not a fancy car. But from a guy whose windows didn't roll down in his car for 3.5 years, that 2017 Hyundai Elantra, my first year in real estate that I got, even though I totally couldn't even afford the car when I got it, I was able to get it. And it was just like, okay, my life is going in the right direction. Putting myself out there too in that position where I had to really work to make sure I could keep that and to build my business taught me so many things. And the first thing I would say is that, like some of those moments where, you're talking about the highs and the lows, right? So, in those highs, I guess, and how do I want to say this? Like monetary things, they definitely show you and credit you that what you have in the marketplace is working, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't necessarily, it's going to give you happiness or give you like the awestruck emotions, right? So, that I think was really imperative for my success because if you come into real estate, for me, I really didn't start making money until month 6, 7th, and 8th, right? Like I was not selling a ton of houses. So you really had to focus in on like what you were building rather than what you like saw on the forefront. Ton of delayed gratification. I mean, we're talking months on months on months, right? So having your mindset when you first go in of just like, hey, I'm going to make sure that, I'm going to do everything I can do each day, regardless of the outcome. That is how you win in this business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so for somebody wanting to get in, how many hours a day do you put in, and is that typical? Is it atypical?
Yeah.
And how do you manage that with your family?